So like the way you send animal information is like, one, you kind of first you connect into your heart and you kind of just calm yourself and just be at a centered place. And then from there, you're going to send your animal what you're saying, whatever it is.
Mm-hmm.
And you want to actually picture it in your mind, like as a visual. You want to feel the emotion of it. And then I say to like make the words clear as well, because there's a lot of people that's like, wait, I can't picture anything. But that's okay. If you're not a visual person and you can't picture it, just say it like you're clear. And the animals will receive it.
Oh my dog. Dog. Oh my dog.
Oh my dog, hey.
I just did your part. Oh my
You're
dog, hello.
Hello. Can you tell we're excited?
We're back.
We're back. And this is I hate to hype it up ahead of time and like make everyone feel nervous, but this is going to be our best show yet.
I can't wait. I've been counting down the days.
We have just a very special guest, which was teased a little bit when we spoke with our friend Arthur, and he mentioned one of his favorite guests that he'd ever had on his show, and it was Laura Stinchfield. Did I say it right?
Well done, you.
Woo! And
She
she
got it
is
the first
the
try.
pet psychic, and she's joining us from New York, and we obviously have a couple of other friends here. For those of you who are watching this on the video version, I'm going to try and upload kind of what we're seeing as we talk on our YouTube channel if you're not watching. But we've got Boop and Reese here with us. So yeah, hi Laura, nice to meet you. We're so excited to have you.
Oh, it's great to meet you guys. Thanks for having me on.
Yes. So I guess really we just want to kind of dive into what you do, who you are, and where it's taken you. You know, we dove onto your website, and you've done a lot of really cool things with this gift you've been given.
Yeah.
So.
And Arthur had so many nice things to say about you too.
Yes, you did.
Arthur is so great, and Animal Zone, that program, that show is so awesome too.
It is.
They do a lot for rescue.
Yeah, they do.
So tell us your story.
Yeah.
So I'm a professional pet psychic, and I have been talking to animals pretty much my whole life. Like my earliest memory is my parents holding our Yorkshire Terrier over my crib and her looking at me and me getting the feeling that she's saying, "You're so small."
Oh,
So I could always hear animals, but this is like way before the internet, as I was like growing up and becoming a teenager and even in college. And I didn't know that other people couldn't. So
yes. Oh, that's crazy. Yeah.
Yeah. So it was just very confusing to me growing up, because it was a time where people like scolded dogs by hitting them on the rump when they peed and pooped in the house, or hit them with a crap because they weren't jumping jumps high enough. And I just like could see that the horse was hurting in their hips, and the dog, had a UTI or something. And like, why? I don't understand why people would treat animals like this. So it wasn't until my early 20s when I started to study how to be an animal trainer. I started to do the Tellington Touch practitioner work. And those teachers were telling me, like, what are you doing with the animals? Like, they're coming along faster. Like, what are you doing with them? And then and I was super shy back then. So I had to like really think about it. Like, what am I doing? And at the same time that was going on, I had this cat named Juliet, and I was backpacking all the time with my boyfriend, and I would leave and I'd have somebody come and take care of her while we were out backpacking. And every time I would come home, she would just take a look at us and then like take off. And she would take off sometimes for days. And it was really upsetting. So at the same time, somebody had given me a book. It's called Animal Talk by Penelope Smith. She's like one of the pioneers in the field. And in the book, it said to picture the sun rising and setting for as many days as you'll be gone when you go away. Mm-hmm. And just to tell them like how long you'll be gone. So I did that for her. before I left on a trip, and I pictured the sun rising and setting. And when I came back, she met me on the front stoop like she always did, but this time she didn't take off. And this time she came into the house, and she was a very independent cat. She wasn't a cuddly cat, but that night she slept with me, and she was like purring and needing me. And that was really the first time I was like, wow, like if we're really clear on what we say to them, it makes a difference.
Yeah.
Interesting.
So
Yes.
then I just tracked down a woman who taught it, which was Carol Gurney. And she, at the time she was in Agoura Hills. Now she's in North Carolina. And I started to study with her. At the same time, I was like becoming the animal trainer. So I was animal training and doing like the pet psychic stuff on the side. And I was, like I said, I was super shy. So I didn't really like tell people like I'm communicating with the animals.
Yeah.
But like with my good clients, I would kind of bleed it in. And people were just like, wow, like, and then I noticed like when I spoke to them more, the more the animals like just their behavior changed. So eventually it just became my full-time work, and I stopped doing the animal training.
That's incredible.
Yeah. Well, I suppose a lot less training needs to be done if you can communicate, you know, I mean, but you're saying for you found more value in like offering the service of having that communication than
100%. And don't get me wrong, I think everyone should train their dog.
Well,
I
yeah.
mean, I definitely,
Unless they're
There's
small.
like a huge value in, even if they're small.
These guys don't need
I
any
mean,
training. They need nothing.
And the animals love to be trained. I mean, it stimulates
like
their
it, yeah.
mind. It teaches them how to process information. I mean, don't get me wrong. It's definitely
Yes.
important to train your dog. What's important to do as you are training your dog is just to be really clear in what you want. So like, for instance, like let's say your dog jumps, or let's say your dog barks at the window. That's like a huge one, right? They bark out the window. Like if you're saying like, don't bark, you're actually picturing them barking. So you want to say like, be quiet, and then like picture them being quiet. So like what people usually do is they say like, don't bark. And anytime you say a negative, you're still creating the image of them doing that behavior in your head. Does that make sense? Like you say, don't bark, you're picturing them barking. You say, don't jump, you're picturing them jumping. So if you say like, be quiet, you're actually picturing them being quiet, or like feeling them being quiet, or sending that out to them.
Yes.
So it's more of a mental,
Thinking about what you want them to do rather than what you, yes. So
like a telepathy.
when you were saying that, I was thinking about, you know, we've talked about this before. When I come home, my dogs act differently than like when my husband comes home. And one thing that I've always said to my dogs, I've never said like, get down or anything like that. I say, all four on the floor is what I say. And they do. And I don't know why, but they all listen, and they all four on the floor. Yeah. And I've always just said that phrase, and no one else in my house says that. And they act very differently when they come through the door.
Well, that's why, because you also expect it, and you have like a clear image, and that's what you want. So like if you're coming in the door, like let's say somebody else in your family comes in the door and they say all four on the floor, but they're like, oh damn, this dog is going to keep jumping on me. The dog's going to jump because they're thinking jumping, even though they're saying all fours on the floor. So like you really have to match all of it together. And the reason why the words are important too is like some people say like, I just can't visualize. So like the way you send animal information is like, one, you kind of first you connect into your heart, and you kind of just calm yourself and just be at a centered place. And then from there, you're going to send your animal what you're saying, whatever it is. And you want to actually picture it in your mind, like as a visual. You want to feel the emotion of it. And then I say to like make the words clear as well, because there's a lot of people that's like, wait, I can't picture anything. But that's okay. If you're not a visual person and you can't picture it, just say it like you're clear, and the animals will receive it.
Oh, I'm going to try this big time.
I like it.
I mean, anyone who loves animals is doing it to some extent, right? It's just fine tuning it.
Yes. Well, and we talk about this a lot on this podcast as well, that, you know, you are talking about your intentions and what you want the animal to do or not to do or whatever, but also the way that we are as people to our animals directly correlates to how that animal behaves to us and for us and all of that. So like a lot of times we'll have people that will call and say, oh my gosh, my dog is so anxious and just really can't settle down. And I'm watching them speaking as one of the most anxious, like they look so anxious. The person looks anxious. And I'm like, yes, of course your dog is anxious. You're anxious. Like
matching your energy.
Yes, it's a very much an energy matching. And I see that over and over again. You know, a dog will get dropped off at rescue and I'll see that they're anxious. And the next day they start to emulate, you know, the calmness that is happening in whatever house that they enter into. So I think it all kind of matches. It makes total sense to me.
And it's a vicious circle, right? Because like they're anxious and then the people get anxious and then the people are anxious and they're anxious. So it just goes back. It just bounces off of each other. Yeah. And I get it because like I have 5 dogs in my house and I have a border collie and you're like, oh my God, they just slow down sometimes, you know? And it's like when you're not in dog training mode or animal communication mode, it's easy to like get like, oh my gosh, you know? But the more you calm, like the more anxious they are, the calmer you are. The more energy they are, the calmer you are, the slower you are. Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Arthur had some interesting stories of a reading of yours, but we would love to hear some of your interesting stories.
Yeah, like some of your favorite communication situations. Yeah.
Yeah, you know, I was just thinking of like one just when we were talking about rescue and how you were talking about like your mom's dog that like you were saying before we came on about your mom's dog is like aggressive, right? She's a rescue. Well, I had this dog that when I was dog training long ago, and he was very dog aggressive. He was like a kind of looked like a black coated retriever, like a golden retriever that's like a black coated. And he was super aggressive to like all dogs. And he was in Santa Barbara, California, which is very, very dog friendly town. And so dog aggression is tough there because like everyone brings their dog everywhere.
Yeah.
And the people hired me to dog train him because they just wanted him to be like, they wanted to go to the beach and like let him off leash and let him get along with other dogs. And he would see like a little Maltese and just go crazy. Like he was just fearful of everything. And he was just saying like, the dogs are going to attack me. Like they're going to like run into me. He was like so worried about like just being attacked. Right. Or like someone taking up his space. Oh, gosh, I'm so sorry.
Hey, good ringer.
So I was like taking him out and I wasn't doing the animal communication with him. And I was just doing like regular, like dog training and like getting him to, to look back at me when like another dog was there and just like praising him for being confident, like around other dogs, like doing sits and just, just body language stuff. And he was just like, the people wanted nothing to do with training. They just wanted me to do it. And they were like, you have to speed it up. Like, we just want to take him. Like, you have to speed it up. So I'm like,
standard human being.
Yeah, right. So I sat with him and I said to him, listen, I know like you're scared. And he's like, every time I see a dog, like, I just think they're going to run at me and like bite my heels and like pin me down. And I said, it makes me cry just like even thinking about it. Cause I'm like, I just want you, because I tell every rescue dog this. That's why I think this is really important because this dog taught me this. I told him, to have those old memories come back is normal, right? Like he has post-traumatic stress. Like it's normal. But you're like in a safe home now. And this home is so cool. Like, how you've already changed because like a lot of these dogs like already changed when they come in, they're like letting you pet them more. They're like able to sleep through the night more. I mean, they're just able to do more things because they're in a safe home. So you're like, how like you notice that like you're safe now, like it can be even better. Like you don't even have like an idea yet of like how great your life can be And I think that's a great lesson for all of us to think. Like, we all have that. Like, our life could be so much better, but we have no concept of it, right? Until it arrives.
Yeah.
So I'm like, you just have to like really like you just have to trust and listen to me when I'm training you and watch your people and just know that all dogs are friendly here. And that was pretty safe to say there because it's such a dog friendly town that like pretty much all dogs are socialized there. I mean, with a few exceptions. So I'm like, you're just going to have the great life and you're going to just like run on the beach and you're just going to go everywhere. Well, like 2 days later, they're like, we don't need you anymore. He's like totally fine. And I mean, this dog was like Cujo. Like I like when he was Sea Dog and he was like totally fine. Like, I mean, like fine. And, you know, they're not all like that. They all need to talking to and they need, you know, they need time. So I'm not saying like every dog is going to be like that. Some dogs need time and some dogs may never be like that, but you'll be able to walk by another dog or you'll be able to walk in the room or something, you know? I mean, every dog is different. But so then like years later, like I'm talking like 7 or so years later, I'm walking down the beach and I see this dog like hauling, you know what, in my direction. I think he's chasing a squirrel, like a bird or something on the beach. So I'm like, look behind me, see like, are there birds? Like, what is he running at? He could smell me. This dog came flying at me, like pretty much jumped on me and was licking me all over and was like, thank you. Thank you for telling me my life could be better than ever. And it was that dog. And
that's insane.
Like, he could smell me from down the beach and he never got to say that to me because I never saw him again.
Yeah, because they were like, you're good, we're good, see you later, bye. Oh, the resolution.
Wow.
Oh my gosh.
So the fact that they like remember too, like how much of an impact. So like even people who are like working in rescue and they're like, you know, taking a dog from a hurricane and throwing it in a kennel, like take 2 seconds before you slam that door to the transport vehicle. Like, hey, I just want you all to know this, you know, or before the transport like takes them across the country or takes them up north or whatever they're doing. Hey, I want you all of you to know this. Or if you just go and walk dogs at a kill shelter, hey, I want you all to know this, you know, and if you end up dying, you go to heaven, you know, they get it.
So not only are you communicating to the animal, but they're communicating back to you?
Correct. Yeah. Correct.
How cool is that?
And the way I get it back is I actually hear it in words like they're talking to me. So it's like, but what's happening is my mind is transferring the thoughts that they have in their head, their feelings in their bodies, and the images into words really fast. Yeah. So I might get like flashes of pictures while I'm doing it, or I might have a sense of knowing while I'm doing it. And, everybody gets it differently. Like the woman who I trained from, Carol Gurney, she saw it all in pictures. So, and it was like a movie going by. And I thought like, how cool, you know, like she sees like a movie, like that's awesome. And so I was like really frustrated. I was like, I don't really like see the pictures, but I had to write it. And even now, like with my clients, like I type it out. Like, so I just like, that's just how I am. I'm like in words. So she was like, no, but you're getting it because you're doing it like you're doing it in words. So it takes time to like trust yourself, but it's important just to kind of just calm yourself and kind of think, okay, like what am I getting like when I am around my animals? Because they're constantly like sending us information and we're picking it up sometimes and not even knowing it's them. So like we could be just sitting around and being like, okay, I'm going to take them for a walk later. And you're like, oh, okay. Like I'm going to go for the walk where the picnic benches are. I'm going to go walk where the trail is. And the reason why you're going on that walk is because they sent you, hey, I want to go there, but you don't know they sent it to you, but they did. Or like, hey, I want this food or I want this treat. And then you just happen to go on Chewy and buy it, you know, like, you know,
do you feel like everybody has these capabilities and they're just not tuned into them? Or is this a case-by-case gift basis type thing?
I think everybody who wants it has it to some extent. And I think animal people in general are so empathetic. They are constantly taking in other animals' thoughts and feelings, other people's thoughts and feelings. I mean, it's one of the reasons why everyone in rescue is so exhausted. It's like, I mean, of course, rescue never stops, but there's also like you're just like constantly like taking on everyone's sadness or everyone's like just
like
everything that everyone's
fatigue
going
is
through.
what they call it, I think. I mean, and that's part of it, but the other part is like you're taking in a lot of everybody else's everything. Yeah. I mean, when we get done with a rescue or a hoarding situation where we're pulling animals out of really terrible situations and seeing people in really terrible situations, it can be days, I think, before we like feel right again, because it pulls so much out of you, and not necessarily, it's not physical exhaustion. It's
we take phone calls every day. Everybody's got a story, and
totally.
And then you have to make a decision based on that information. It can get taxing.
It can. Yeah,
I know.
for sure.
It's part of the gig.
I know.
Yeah.
I used to work in rescue too. It's tough.
Yeah.
But what I think is really important is to remember, I mean, of course there's going to be those stories that like you just never leave you, right? That keep you up at night. But if you just kind of remember, like, wait a second, like I've got a choice here on like where I go with this, right? And like where my emotions are in this. And like, let's say you're in a hoarding situation and you're like taking out these dogs, and these dogs or cats or bunnies or whatever they are going to be okay, right? Or they're going to get medical attention, right? And you're looking at them and you're like, oh my God, like just the horror that you see. If you can just keep switching, like, man, but you're going to have great care. You're going to meet great people. Like your life is going to be so much better than this. And if you can just kind of keep yourself in that elevated state, you might see the animals like just be like, okay, like I get this. One of the big things too with that, like if you're going in those situations a lot of the stuff I hear years later from the animals is like, I was grabbed, I was shoved. Bradley, my border collie mix, he was rescued from a situation like that and thrown in a transport vehicle. And I have an RV, and every time I start up that RV, he remembers the fan of the transport vehicle, and the like just the noise of it. And he gets like, but if you can just kind of keep reminding them, like, this is going to be good.
Yes.
Oh, but what I was saying about the grabbing, right? Like you have to grab them, right? Like there's a cat all the way at the end of the thing, like, and you've got all these other ones to get. You have to grab them and pull them out and throw them in. You can't like sit with every single one of them.
Right.
So like to just be like, we're grabbing you because we're getting you safe. Like, I know that this hurts and it's scary, but we're getting you safe.
Yes. Oh, I love that. Oh, I feel like right now is a good time to remind everyone who does animal rescue, when you like pick up your foster dog for the first time, or if you come help us where we're pulling dogs out of a breeding facility or a hoarding situation and you're helping us to transport, I have a routine that I do every time I transport dogs, and it's absolutely ridiculous. But I think when you're speaking, I'm like, that's why my brain has made me do this, because I felt like from the animals that they wanted me to, and you're going to laugh, but I play Justin Bieber in the car. And it's because I love Justin Bieber and I love all of his music. And so that I sing along, and I tell you what, there is no crying, there's no whining, there's no barking. Everybody lays down, they relax, they feel me like just throwing that energy out into the world. And I think that's an idea, right? Like, what can you do to make your mind calm for them?
Exactly. And you're doing it. I mean, you actually are doing it, right? Like you're elevating your emotion, you're getting yourself in a happy state, you're spreading it. And who doesn't love music?
Right.
That's awesome. Yeah.
Well, okay. So we told you we were going to have a guest come in. So I guess after my Justin Bieber announcement is a good enough time as any.
Come on in. These are Laura. These are my parents, Ron and Shauna, and I'm going to move over here.
Hi, Mercury.
And this is Mercury.
Oh my gosh.
I don't know if you'll be able to see her.
I want you to see him.
Like
He's huge.
Your dad.
Are you a little nervous, Merc?
He's like, I got off the farm.
He is how old?
I don't really see him. There's that mug that's like in
he's gonna move the
gonna...
camera so you can see him a little better.
Okay, cool.
And we'll tilt it down here.
He is a 3-year-old Karakechan,
which is an Afghani herding breed dog.
Oh God, he's cute.
Guard breeds, guardian dog.
Oh my God, he looks just like your dad's dog. They look like
right?
Like,
don't they go together?
They match so well.
And he very much dislikes me, but he's fine with everybody else for the most part. I mean,
and so tell me, were you involved in his rescue? Like,
what Dad and I went. Can I crisscross here? Dad and I went and picked him up from a farm. They were moving to a city, and he couldn't go with. And he was very protective of that family and of the kids on that family. Mm-hmm. And it took some doing to get him kenneled and get him in the truck and get him home. But Dad was with me when we went through all this. And then he decompressed.
Were you the main handler?
Was Dad?
I didn't handle him. I tried to feed him, like, remember we took that beef roast, and we were trying to,
She probably ran the show, though, I would guess.
Oh, well, yeah.
Good boy. So here, I just want to point something out. Like, do you see how he's looking back at you and licking? Can you see him licking there? So that's his calming signal. So he's trying to calm himself when he's around you. That should be praised.
That's a good job, Mark.
I thought he was ready for a meal.
Yeah, I mean, we're getting the moon eyes and nervous too, but that's like a calming for him.
But and I saw the tail kind of wag there a little bit, like the stress wag.
Hi, Mark.
Like before he sat down. But you see how he's kind of looking at you and then looking away, but he's licking. Like he's trying to calm himself.
We've been working on it for a long time.
Oh, you have? Cool. Yeah, he definitely gives you the stink eye for sure. So, okay, so like tell me, okay, so let's ask him, right? So what's his name again?
Mercury,
honey. Oh, he can't hear me, right?
He can hear you.
He can hear you.
Oh, he can?
Yeah.
Okay, let me get him.
Oh, he laid down.
That's okay. See, that's a calming signal too. So blinking of the eyes, licking, yawning, sitting down, lying down, coming to you out an arc, shaking.
He's kind of coping a little.
Yeah, so he's definitely like, and he's like he's getting more stressed because he's panting. But good boy, buddy. Good boy.
Good job.
I want to say one thing just because I'm so visual too, and I'm like watching your dad. You know, and your dad can hear me, right?
Yeah.
You know how, like, you're kind of grabbing him like that a little bit, right? Like, kind of like supporting him. I want you to be like a little bit more confident. Like, you're doing good, buddy. And like maybe stroke him down his back. Baby him less. You know what I mean? Like, baby him less and be like, you got this, bud. You're good, you know?
Are you a good boy?
Good boy.
Yeah.
Yeah, good boy. Yeah, I can tell you're a little bit nervous too, like that he might do something. Yeah. Okay. Let me get him again.
Yeah, we told her. Yeah, we told her.
What?
That he's attacked her.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, let me get him. He's like a little bit like not paying attention. Hold on.
Yeah, good job.
Trip on you, why? It feels like she's yeah.
Good job, Mercury.
So Mercury, honey, she helped rescue you. She was like remember she came with Daddy and she helped rescue you. And like, you're very, very special. And Daddy loves her so much. She's Daddy's daughter. And so she's part of the family and you're always safe. You're always going to stay with your daddy. Your daddy's your dad and mom are always your home. But like, what if she tries What if she tries to what? What if she tries to pull me away? She's never going to try to pull you away, honey. Like, she's part of the family. But like, she might. She's not. You have a set home. Like, your home, and like, she's your sister, really. You know, she's your sister. It's like, you're going to know her till the very end of your days. And she is so happy that you have your mommy and daddy. Mm-hmm. Yeah, but like, does she ever take me to the hospital? What do you mean, take you to the hospital? Does she ever want to take me to the hospital to get an operation? Does she ever want to take me to the hospital to get an operation? Why would you do that? Was he unneutered when you got him?
Right.
Yeah, we got him neutered.
Did you take him?
I did.
He had to be sedated.
Oh, he had to be sedated. I wonder if you also does she look like one of the vets too? Your daughter? Like, does she look like one of the vets? So listen to this. When you got neutered, right? When you went to the hospital, they had to sedate you because they needed to make sure that you didn't make other dogs homeless by getting another dog pregnant. That's why you got that operation. And like, most doggies need that operation. And you need to be good with vets, because vets take care of you and they go to lots of schooling to make sure that you're safe. But you're safe forever. And you're always going to be loved, and you're always going to be with your people. And just like you went, like, you feel good now, right? Like, you feel good. Like, everything means something. Like,
Can we be friends now?
Yeah. Is she not going to fight with me? Is she not going to fight with you? No, she's never going to fight with you. She loves you. Even after you try to attack her, she still loves you. That's pretty special.
I bring you treats and food all the time.
And the reason why she brings you food and like tosses food to you is to see if she can be friends with you. Yeah, she just wants to be your friend. Mm-hmm. Yeah, and you're such good friends. Like, remember how you were good friends with your other family? Mm-hmm. Yeah, she's part of your family. Yeah.
I feel like he just looked. Like, when she said that, I feel like he just...
You're technically my big brother because you weigh more than I do.
Ah, true.
Now he's snarling at me.
Yeah.
And you have to protect me.
So why do you think... So the reason why he's snarling at you is because you're leaning, like your energy got more intense and you leaned forward. Mm-hmm. So like, what I want you to do for a while is bend with your knees, not with your torso. If you're ever going to like bend for him, not with your torso, because in dog language, leaning over them is a form of dominance. Yeah, and they think when we bend with our torso, which for us, see, that's the thing, Mercury, you need to know, is that people body language and dog body language is different. So when your sister leans, she's just thinking, man, I'm just your big brother. Be my friend. Who's that, Mommy?
Yeah.
See? She wants to be able to look at Mommy can lean over you. You got to let your sister lean over you.
He's been kind of growly with her on occasion, too.
He does get growly.
Oh, she has? Maybe it's the body.
Yeah.
I think it's in the morning. Mostly in the morning.
You grouchy in the morning?
He patrols all night. So in the morning, he's tired. And
he's tired.
He comes in for a 2-hour power nap. And if you disturb that power nap...
So for our listeners, in case you can't hear, Ron is saying that he, in the morning, sometimes is more grumpy because he goes for a hard nap. And if you disturb that, he seems to be off put by it. So sometimes he can get grumpy towards Mom as well. So.
Yeah.
All right, Merc, we'll keep working on it.
Yes.
I don't want to be a biter.
You're a good
You
boy.
don't want to be a biter? Well, that's good. Then just don't. It's like a choice, buddy. It's just a choice. Like, you just got to know that, like, she's your friend. Right? She's your sister.
And I'm not going to take you anywhere. No, because I don't want you.
Yeah, So they're like, I'm going to leave you where you are instead of I'm not going to take you. Say, I'm going to leave you where you are. You're always going to stay with mom.
You're not
But
going
I want to be
anywhere.
your friend. But I want to be your friend. I'm your family.
Yeah.
She's always looking.
You're staying in your home.
She's always looking at you. Oh. So you know what's interesting is, so you said he patrols. So he's like, what does he guard? Do you have livestock?
Yes.
Sheep. Yep.
Yeah, sheep. It's kind of interesting because you know how I said like when your energy got more and you kind of leaned towards him, he probably has to do that to a predator to protect the sheep. So he's going to read your body language like way more than a goofy golden retriever, right?
Right.
So you just kind of want to think about, okay, let me more approach him with my shoulder to the side. Or like, if I look at him, I'm not going to look him straight in the eye. I'm going to look at him and then look away. Like look at his chest and then look away. We as humans, like when we want to like befriend a dog, our eyes get bigger because we're like, we're okay. And we lean towards them. But in dog language, that means like, I'm like going to get you. And he's got to do that to predators. So it's like a little scary to him.
You're a good boy.
Yeah, bud. People body language and dog body language is different, buddy.
Good boy. Very good.
Boy. Good
Very
boy,
good boy.
bud. See, she confused like you were confused, bud.
She's safe. She's the one that brought you to mom and dad.
Yeah, she's
She
your
brought you there.
savior.
She brought
Mom
you there.
and dad wouldn't have even known about you if it wasn't for her. You should be thanking her. She's like your angel. Is that true?
He's aggressive because he thinks you're coming to get him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We thought maybe that's why he didn't care for me because he thought I was going to take him. But it's been, 2 years now of me coming and going. I mean,
yeah, but
multiple times a
also
week.
your body language is throwing him off because he's a working dog, so his body language is always gonna trump like telepathy or voice because he's a working dog and he relies on body language to control his sheep and to keep everyone safe. Good boy, handsome.
Good job,
Yeah,
Mercury.
you're the
Don't look at
best
him in the
boy.
eyes.
Yeah, don't look at him.
Yeah.
Good boy. You're going to get to stay in your
Yeah.
home. You're going to go back and check out the sheep now.
Yeah.
You go tell us how the sheep are
And
doing,
so-
okay?
So, Mercury, you came here special so you could learn this, okay? You came here special because you've been confused for too long. So now it's time to
Oh,
let it
yeah.
go and be your friend. And if she
Okay.
looks at you with big eyes, she's just thinking, man, you're my handsome brother.
Can we be friends?
No?
Yeah, good
Good
boy.
boy, Mercury.
job.
Such a good boy.
Good job.
Would you like
You
a
want a
cracker?
cracker? Not today.
So next time she comes,
Good job.
No.
good boy, buddy.
Maybe
Next
not.
time she comes to the house, I want you to remember that. I want you to remember. And Mercury, that old memory might come up again. That old memory of like, oh no, she might take me. Oh no, she's looking at me with big eyes. And then you remember, oh, those big eyes are because I'm so handsome. And she's my rescuer. Right?
All right, Merc,
You
we'll be
remember
friends.
that.
Yes, good
You're
boy.
Such a good
Good
boy.
boy.
And then
Oh.
I would like, when you see him like growl or raise a lip at you or something, instead of taking it personally, because it's so hard not to take stuff like this personally, especially when you love him so much and you're like, oh my God, is it just me? It has nothing to do with you personally. It all has to do with like a body language and an old memory, right?
Mhm.
Yeah.
So if you see like a lip curl, just say, okay, that's a form of communication, and see if you can think like, what did I do right before that? And
Yeah.
can I do something different next time?
Very
Okay.
good. I like it.
We'll work
Excellent.
on it.
What great insights.
We'll keep working. on
Okay,
it.
Mercury.
See you later,
Okay,
buddy.
Mercury, I want to hear some good news that you guys are
Oh.
rolling around on the grass together.
In a nice way this time.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you.
See you, Merc.
Bye, guys. Be good boy, Mercury.
Bye, Mom.
Wow,
And so
that was
you
really
can pet
cool.
him sometimes, right?
If Dad's got a hold of him, yeah.
Oh, so that's why he's kind of holding him like that.
Yeah,
Like
if he's holding
him
him.
like
It's just a safety precaution.
Yeah.
Yeah,
really.
your dad's nervous. But I think your dad is such like, he looks like a strong guy who's like been super confident in his life.
Mm-hmm.
If he's not confident in that situation, Mercury's going to pick it up.
Oh, for sure.
Well, we shall see.
Yeah, it looks good. Thank you. I mean, all of that totally makes sense because if we think about like what you're talking about, you know, you're putting off an energy. And so now that happened, he remembered that, he acted on it. And now she goes back. She has fear when she's coming. And so she's pushing that out like, you know, don't bite me. Well, yeah.
Well, I mean, to be completely honest, he could quite literally kill me.
Yeah.
I mean, if he got me knocked down and got a hold of me.
Yeah, he could.
He could. What I think, just like a thought here, I think I wouldn't even worry about petting him.
Right.
I think I would just be like, I just want you to be cool with me in the general vicinity.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, exactly.
And then let him come up to you when you're ready. So like, see if you go over for dinner and just like, I mean, they can still have him on a leash if that makes you feel safer, of course, you know, and just like, I mean, that would actually probably be a good idea because then everyone would feel safe. And just kind of be like, look I'm just going to hang out in the house but I love you. And my body language is different than your body language. I'm just looking at you because I love you. I saved you.
Yeah. Cohabitation is all we're looking for here. Ability to go visit your parents. Yeah.
So,
I mean, we
like,
thought that was part of it, but we thought surely after, I mean, it's not like I go to my parents once a month. I'm down there multiple times a week. Like I figured he would have figured it out by now that I've never not once taken him off of that place. I'm not going to take you anywhere.
Yes, but also this body language towards him is triggering something else. And it's also thinking you're going to take him away somewhere.
Yeah. Well, and it could be a memory that you're not even related to too, like with that.
Exactly.
Sort of,
Exactly. Like, I thought it was interesting that he mentioned like the doctor. So it could have been like while he was sedated, he also saw someone that kind of looked like you. So he's like getting confused. Like, I mean, even if that person was friendly too.
Yeah.
Yeah. And him and I were cool for a while. I mean, we didn't have that issue until what?
Until when?
A couple months after he was at my parents.
Yeah. And was that after his neuter?
So
yeah, so maybe
we were cool until we weren't, and then we really weren't.
Definitely a connection to something there. Yeah, interesting.
Yeah.
Well, that was really cool to witness. I didn't know what to expect from that. Holly's like, "We're gonna bring Mercury in here." I was like, "Oh, for God's sake, somebody's gonna die."
I was a little nervous.
Yeah, but that was really cool. Thank you for.
Yeah, and it was a good example of showing like the whole. It's telepathy and communicating with them, but it's also body language. It's also training. Like, I mean, it's everything.
Yeah.
Yeah, I sat here still on purpose.
Yeah.
Not because I was scared of the dog, but because I didn't need to be another distraction
Right.
for this. But I think I could have reached out and pet him, no problem.
Oh, he
he didn't look at.
Yeah.
He wasn't looking at you at all. Yeah, he was definitely looking back.
Yeah, he was for sure.
Also, you do have your headphones on.
Yeah.
I mean, that's scary.
Yeah. Anything different is throws off. Well, I thought he did pretty good.
You're
Better than
still,
I
like,
expected.
trying to breathe.
Oh, shoot. So obviously that type of thing is a situation where somebody might call you in to help them. But like, what other types of things are people hiring you to come help them with dogs in particular?
Yeah. So death and dying is a big one. So people call me like if their animal is sick and they want to know like what's wrong with them or like how is their animal feeling, or they call me after their animal has passed. Or if they're having like behavioral problems, like in the show ring, like horses, are like scared to go in the show ring for some reason, or a change in behavior.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Or just for fun. Sometimes people call just for fun.
Yeah, exactly.
Or to like to tell them about like a new move, like to move across the country or to move to another country and tell them about what that's going to be like.
To prepare them, to help communicate what's going to happen and set an expectation.
Yeah.
That's interesting. I like that. So how do people get a hold of you if they want to hire you? How do you have like a backlog? Do you have regular clients? Like, what does that look like?
Yeah. So you can go onto my website, which is thepetpsychic.com.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm going to be offering courses in the start of the year. So that's what I'm launching. Yeah. And
I was just saying I need a new hobby.
So, there we go.
Yeah, definitely. So go to my website and get on my newsletter, because then you'll know like when I launch those. And I book up like a couple of months in advance, but I do have these pop-up sessions that I get a few of them each week, and you can get in sooner. They're a little bit more expensive, but yeah.
Immediate.
And,
yeah, for sure.
Yep. You get immediate. Yeah. If you got something going on, or you're just excited to talk to them sooner.
Can you talk to sleep? Oh, now she woke up. I was going to say, can you talk to sleeping dogs?
We got a couple of lumps here.
Yeah. And I also have 2 books that you can learn how to talk to the animals too, and that you can get them on Amazon.
Oh,
so you
nice.
can look for me there.
What are the titles?
Yeah, what are they called?
They're Voices of the Animals and Stormy's Words of Wisdom. So I have them here.
Oh, cool. Nice.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we'll link all of these things on our show notes. So,
For sure.
Yeah, awesome.
Great.
Oh my gosh. Well, thank you so much for spending all this time with us. It's really been an absolute pleasure.
Yes, this has been so much fun.
It has been really, really cool. It's been a pleasure to meet you. And I feel like we're going to, be friends from a distance for a long time, because we have definitely kindred spirits. So, yes. Well, Laura, thank you so much for everything. And we are going to send you an update if Mercury does not try to kill Holly next time she goes over.
She's nice. He's going to be
probably
good.
going to try it.
He's going to be a good boy.
Probably go straight from here to there to see what happens.
Give him a minute to ruminate on it, will you?
Yeah, let him ruminate. Yeah, don't try to pat him. Just be like, I'm here. You're going to get used to me. You're going to be my bestie. And then like have your parents too, like keep visualizing like what it looks like when you're in the house and it's all cool,
Yep. Keep telling him that Holly is welcome here and you're here forever, Mercury. Yeah.
So he thinks I want. I would never.
Man. Okay.
Remember just to really be like visualize the positive, but I'm like your bestie. Like we're gonna be besties. You'll see. We're gonna be besties.
I will give it a whirl.
And remember not to take it personally. This is not a personal thing. This is something is like getting triggered from before, and like you might look like someone, and then he was like it's definitely not personal. And that is the hardest thing. And also like I see this all the time in like homes with like the husband and wife, and the dog is like just like freaked out about the other one of them, so just know it's a normal situation. Like when you rescue a dog, it happens all the time. And it's not personal. Like it's not like he's like, I just don't like her because of who she is. That's not it. It's something that's being triggered. Like an old memory.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
So, okay. Well, I'll tell you what.
Until then,
we'll figure it out. Thanks, Laura.
Oh my dog.
What I mean when I see, what I see, what I feel, when I dream, when I be, I'm a freak. What up? Oh, what up? Everybody look at me when I'm free, when I feel, what I see, when I do it, I'm a freak. What up? Oh, what up? Say what we got, it's hot to spot, give up the drop, see what we got, do what, we got to go, the body flow, too hot to show, the front row, we won't stop.